we've got our new super coach, his slightly blue suit. He wanted to be different. He was asking if he could wear the really bright blue one, but we said he'd look like Trigger off Only Fools and Horses, so not to go too crazy. So Sam, for those who don't know, brings a wealth of experience. He's come from Bristol City, so he's coached at their academy. He's got a teaching background. He's worked with the likes of Man United soccer schools, a number of other independent academies in the Bristol area. He's works at Swansea University. So, you know, it's incredible to have him with us. You know, someone with his skills, his knowledge, and most of all his passion for getting the best out of players. Okay, and that's the great thing about our team, is that they've all got that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little Q&A with the coaches so you can get to know them a little bit better, just really quickly. And yeah, so Sam, let's give him a big round of applause. Right, so I got some questions for Sam.
Put me on the spot first.
There he is, yeah. He's on the success panel. Thanks, James. So you've got to hold it like this. Okay, great.
Can you hear me? Okay.
All right. So, Sam, first one is, you know, you've got, like I say, a lot of experience, worked in a lot of different clubs. So why did you join TCSA?
So I think initially I joined TCSA because I actually saw it on Facebook. And I think what really inspired me, to be honest, was a lot of the testimonials that a lot of the parents had given. I was sort of looking to try and get into coaching in Swansea, obviously having moved here maybe sort of 2 years ago. And I think, as I said, what really stuck out to me was the fact that it wasn't just an academy or a soccer school, as it were, or whatever you want to sort of describe it as, that was just really just trying to push its product. You could actually see the buy-in from the parents, and that really made a difference because you could read the testimonials and identify how much they felt they were getting back from it. And obviously also then the testimonials from the players really sort of made a difference. So that was initially. And then I was fortunate enough to sort of arrange a meeting with Frankie. I don't know if this is working, is it?
Yeah,
is it working?
no, it's
my
just
voice
for
is
recording, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
So also I was then quite fortunate enough to sort of have a bit of a chat with Frankie, and then I think the second thing that really sort of motivated me to try and come and work with TCSA was the fact that excuse me, Frankie was just so inspirational. And it sounds, I don't want to sound too sort of in awe of him, but actually it really came through in the conversations. You could see how passionate he was about the idea of trying to improve the players. And having worked with a number of different academies or independent soccer schools, that's not always the case, and that's from first-hand experience. A lot of the time it's people that maybe want to be doing something different, but see this as maybe, you know, something they can do along on the side, or just really sort of as a stopgap. But it really came across from sort of talking to Frankie how passionate he was about you know, the project and you know, the organisation and the opportunity to really try and inspire the young people.
Okay, right. So what's your favourite part of coaching at TCSA?
I think the nicest part is obviously working with the players. And what's really fortunate about TCSA is the fact with the numbers. So because we've got low numbers, we've got a real good opportunity to really try and get to know the players, both obviously sort of from a performance aspect, but also from a personal aspect. And again, companies I've worked with before, organisations, even in, you know, academies, they don't tend to really sort of work with the numbers that we're working with. And you tend to have situations where players get, for want of a better word, lost, and you don't really notice them, you don't really get to know them. But working on a 1 to 8 pretty much all of the time, it really does make a difference. And just, you know, that's what I've enjoyed most, really, is sort of having that opportunity to really get to know the players from, you know, performance and personally.
Great. What are you most excited about for the future with TCSA?
I think you talked a little bit about it, but you didn't want to say sort of too much. But the idea that there's starting to really be an identifiable pathway. So I feel what's so special about TCSA is the fact that you are going to get players coming along at different stages or joining the organisation at different points. But actually, there's going to be that pathway with some of the stuff that we're talking about with the Welsh League Club,
yeah,
Avon Lido, and just having that pathway. So actually, the young players can appreciate that they can see the opportunities they have moving forward, you know, with TCSA. So I think that's probably the thing that really inspires me.
Great. Thanks, Sam. Let's give him a
Was
big
there
round of
another one?
applause.
3, 4.